Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Alex, and as always, I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Mia.
Hi, friends. I'm so glad you're here with us again. You know, Alex, today's episode feels really exciting because it's about something so ordinary, so everyday, but also kind of universal.
Exactly. It's something we all do, no matter where we live. Sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's even a little stressful. And that is going to the supermarket.
Yes! Today's episode is called At the Supermarket. We're going to take you through the aisles with us, almost like you're walking beside our shopping cart, listening in as we chat about the food, the choices, the people we meet, and the funny little things that happen when you're just trying to buy your groceries.
And along the way, we'll be teaching some useful English phrases you can use at the supermarket, sharing some cultural differences between the way shopping happens in different countries, and of course, telling some of our own stories.
Oh, you know, I have plenty of stories. Some embarrassing ones, too.
Ha ha ha, perfect. The best supermarket stories are always a little embarrassing.
And listeners, make sure you stay till the end because in our outro, we're going to give you some fun challenges. Little supermarket missions you can try the next time you go shopping. It'll help you practice your English in a real-world situation.
Yes! Okay, Mia, let's imagine this. We're standing outside a supermarket right now, ready to go in. It's one of those big stores, automatic doors, shopping carts lined up at the entrance. You can even smell the bakery from outside.
Fresh bread. That's always how they get you, right? You walk in hungry and suddenly everything looks twice as delicious?
Totally. That's rule number 1 of shopping. Never go to the supermarket hungry.
Oh, but I always break that rule. And then I end up buying snacks I don't even like that much.
Ha ha ha. Okay, so we grab a cart. Do you push or do you prefer to let me push?
You push. I like to be the one who points at things and says, "Oh, let's get that." It's like being the captain while you're the driver.
Fine, but if the cart gets a squeaky wheel, I'm blaming you.
Deal! So we're walking into the supermarket now. First aisle, fresh produce.
I love starting here. The colors. Green cucumbers, red tomatoes, yellow bananas, bright oranges. It's like walking into a rainbow.
And it's also the most overwhelming part. So many choices. Like, Alex, how do you even pick the perfect avocado?
Ah, the avocado dilemma. Okay, listeners, here's a tip. You gently squeeze it. And if it gives just a little, it's ready to eat. If it's too hard, it's not ripe yet. If it's too soft, well, then it's probably going to become guacamole whether you want it or not.
Ha ha ha, true. But sometimes I squeeze like 5 avocados and all of them feel wrong. Then I panic and just grab one randomly.
That's the supermarket version of closing your eyes and picking.
Exactly, and then I go home, cut it open, and surprise! It's brown inside.
Okay, so avocados are tricky. What about bananas? Do you buy them ripe or a little green?
A little green, always. Because if they're already yellow with spots, I'll never eat them fast enough. And then they end up in banana bread.
Oh, banana bread. Not a bad problem to have.
True, Okay, so in our cart, bananas, maybe some apples, cucumbers, and definitely a bag of baby carrots.
Baby carrots? Really?
Yes, they're the best snack, crunchy, sweet, and they make me feel like I'm being healthy. Even if I eat them with ranch dressing.
Fair point. Okay, produce section done. Let's roll to the bakery aisle.
This is dangerous. I smell fresh croissants.
Yeah, supermarkets always put the bakery near the entrance. It's psychological. The smell makes you hungrier, so you end up buying more.
It works every time. I can't resist. Should we get a baguette?
Sure, and maybe some bagels for breakfast.
Do you toast your bagels or eat them plain?
Toast them, always, and with cream cheese. Sometimes peanut butter if I'm in a rush.
Okay, baguette, bagels. Oh no, look at the donuts.
Ha 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 ha, stay strong, Mia, stay strong.
I can't. Donuts are my weakness. Just one, okay?
Fine, one donut. But then you have to promise me you won't complain later that your jeans feel tight.
Ha ha ha, deal.
Okay, now the dairy section. Milk, cheese, yogurt.
This aisle is always freezing. Why do supermarkets make it so cold?
Probably so the milk doesn't spoil. But yeah, it feels like stepping into a refrigerator.
I always rush through here. Okay, what kind of milk do you buy, Alex? Whole, skim, almond.
Almond milk for me. Lactose doesn't love me back.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, I get that. I like oat milk in my coffee, but for baking, I still buy regular milk.
And cheese? I could spend an hour just looking at all the cheese.
Same. Brie, cheddar, mozzarella. I want them all.
All right, let's grab some cheddar for sandwiches and mozzarella for pizza night.
Perfect. And a pack of Greek yogurt.
Okay, listeners, here's a quick English tip. When you're at the supermarket, here are some useful phrases. Where can I find the item? Do you have this in a smaller size? Is this on sale? Can I pay by card?
Yes, and also, do you have a basket? If you don't need a cart, can I get a bag? If you're at the checkout. And one I use all the time. Excuse me. Sorry. When you're trying to pass someone in the aisle.
That one is universal. Supermarkets are basically obstacle courses with shopping carts.
Oh no, we've reached the snack aisle.
This is where the budget dies.
Chips, cookies, popcorn, I want everything.
Okay, pick one. One sweet snack, one salty snack.
All right, salty, sour cream and onion chips. Sweet chocolate chip cookies.
Classic choices. Into the cart they go.
See? This is why going to the supermarket together is fun. Alone, I just grab random things, but together we actually make decisions.
Yeah, we balance each other out. I stop you from buying 5 donuts and you remind me to get yogurt.
Okay, Alex.
Okay, listeners, we're about halfway through our supermarket journey and already our cart is getting full. But there's still so much to explore. The frozen aisle, the drinks, the checkout line drama.
Yes, and our cart is looking very full already. Bananas, bread, cheese, cookies, basically the essentials for survival.
Ha ha ha, essentials. Donuts are essentials now.
Absolutely, 100%. Donuts are emotional essentials.
Okay, fair point. So where are we heading next?
The frozen food aisle. Let's go.
All right, here we are. I can already feel the cold air coming out of these giant freezer doors.
Every time I come here, I'm tempted by things I don't actually need. Like frozen pizza. I love it, but I know if I buy one, it'll be gone by tonight.
Yeah, frozen pizza is like the instant cheat meal. 10 minutes in the oven and boom, dinner.
Do you know what my guilty pleasure is? Those tiny frozen desserts, like mini cheesecakes or ice cream sandwiches.
Ah yes, the I'll just have one desserts that somehow disappear in a single evening.
Haha, exactly. Oh, and frozen French fries, those are always in my freezer.
Same here. With a little bit of salt and paprika, they taste amazing.
All right, let's be realistic. Should we grab some frozen veggies for balance?
Yes, frozen broccoli and peas. They're lifesavers on lazy nights.
Into the cart they go. Okay, Alex, tell the truth. Do you ever buy those giant tubs of ice cream?
Yes, but I call it meal prep.
Yeah, meal prep? Oh, wow, that's one way to justify it.
Okay, frozen section complete. Now, on to the drinks.
Yeah, another dangerous aisle. Sodas, juices, energy drinks, so many choices.
What's your go-to drink from the supermarket?
Sparkling water. I love the fizzy bubbles, especially with lemon flavor.
You're classy. I'm more of a grab an iced tea person.
Oh, iced tea is good too. But here's the thing. I always stand in front of the shelf for like 10 minutes comparing brands, trying to decide.
And in the end, you pick the same one you always buy.
Exactly. Why are we like this?
Because supermarkets are designed to confuse us. They give us 50 options for the same thing.
Drew! Okay, so drinks. Sparkling water for me, iced tea for you, and maybe a bottle of orange juice for mornings.
Perfect. And a pack of coffee beans. I can't survive without coffee.
Noted. Coffee is life.
Yes.
Okay, listeners, let's pause for another English tip. Here are some phrases you might hear or use in the drinks aisle. Do you have this in sugar-free? Is there a smaller bottle? Can I return the bottle for a deposit? In some countries, you get money back if you return glass or plastic bottles.
Yes, and here's a cultural one. In the US, people say soda for fizzy drinks. But in the UK, they usually say fizzy drinks or soft drinks. And in some places, everything is just called Coke, even if it's not Coca-Cola.
Oh, yes, like, do you want a Coke? And the person says, sure. And then they bring you a Sprite.
Confusing, right?
Okay, now we're entering the practical aisle. Cleaning products, paper towels, soap.
This aisle always smells like lemon.
Yeah, lemon-scented everything. Detergent, dish soap, wipes. It's like supermarkets are telling us, lemon equals clean.
Do you like this aisle?
Not really. It's boring but necessary, like nobody gets excited about buying toilet paper, but you can't live without it.
True, and somehow toilet paper always takes up half the cart.
And people always judge you if you're buying too much of it.
Remember during the pandemic when everyone was buying giant stacks of toilet paper?
Yes! It was like the unofficial currency.
Ha ha ha, right. You could trade it for bread or milk.
Okay, let's just grab some laundry detergent and paper towels. Done.
All right, Mia, you promised an embarrassing supermarket story. Time to spill.
Oh no, okay. So this happened a couple of years ago. I was shopping alone and I had one of those hand baskets, not a cart. I kept throwing in items without realizing how heavy it was getting.
Classic mistake.
Yeah. So I'm walking around trying to look casual, but the basket is literally pulling my arm down. Finally, when I get to the checkout, I try to lift it onto the counter, and it tips over. Everything falls out. Apples rolling everywhere, a box of cereal sliding under another customer's feet, and, the worst part, a pack of toilet paper hitting the cashier right in the stomach.
Ha ha ha, oh no!
Everyone was staring at me. I wanted to disappear. The cashier was nice, though. She just laughed and helped me pick everything up.
That's both embarrassing and kind of adorable.
Yeah, now I always use a cart even if I only need 2 things. Never again.
Good lesson. Listeners, remember, better safe than sorry.
So far, our shopping trip has been pretty smooth. But we still haven't done one of the hardest parts, choosing things at checkout.
Yes, the final boss of the supermarket. Long lines, impulse buy candy, and the mysterious self-checkout machine that never works.
Exactly.
All right, everyone. So far, our supermarket journey has taken us through fresh produce, bakery, dairy, snacks, frozen foods, and even Mia's embarrassing basket disaster story.
Please don't remind me.
Oh, I'm never letting that one go. But now, we've reached the final challenge of the supermarket, the checkout zone.
Yes, the place where patience goes to die.
Exactly. So picture this. We're walking toward the front of the store. Our cart is full. We're tired. We're hungry. And boom, 10 people in every line.
You know what's the most stressful thing? When you're deciding, do I go to the cashier line or the self-checkout machines?
Ah, yes, the eternal supermarket question.
If I choose the cashier line, I feel like it'll be slow because someone always has coupons or exact change. But if I choose self-checkout, the machine will yell at me, "Unexpected item in the bagging area."
That phrase is burned into everyone's brain.
And then I stand there, waving for help while the person behind me sighs loudly.
It's a lose-lose situation. Honestly, I just try to pick the line with the friendliest looking cashier.
Good strategy. But tell me, Alex, are you one of those people who sneak into the 10 items or less lane with 12 items?
Maybe once or twice, but I make sure they're small items.
That doesn't count. Rules are rules.
Okay, fine. Guilty as charged.
But you know what's the real danger at checkout? The impulse buy shelves.
Ah, yes, the land of candy bars, gum, and magazines.
I swear I could resist cookies in the snack aisle, but then at checkout, when I see that shiny chocolate bar right next to me, I cave.
That's exactly why supermarkets put them there. It's psychology. By the time you're in line, you're tired, you're weak, and you're standing still. Perfect time to tempt you.
Exactly. And sometimes I buy things I don't even like that much just because they're right there.
Same. Like those tiny bottles of energy shots. I don't even drink them, but somehow I've bought them before.
Oh, wow. Yeah, for me it's lip balm. I think I own like 20 lip balms, all from supermarket checkout aisles.
So basically, the checkout lane is a trap.
A delicious, sneaky trap.
Okay, let's shift gears a little. Listeners, one of the coolest things about supermarkets is how they're different in every country.
Yes! When I travel, I love visiting local supermarkets. It's like a cultural adventure.
Totally. For example, in Japan, the supermarkets are super neat and organized, and you can find things like sushi boxes and matcha-flavored snacks.
And in France, the bakeries inside supermarkets are amazing. Fresh baguettes everywhere.
In the US, supermarkets are huge, like the size of small stadiums. You can buy food, clothes, electronics, even garden furniture.
Yeah, I remember walking into one and thinking, am I in a supermarket or a mall?
Exactly. And in some European countries, you have to bring your own bag or pay for one. That really changes the way you shop.
Yes! The first time that happened to me, I was shocked. I had to carry everything in my arms because I didn't want to buy a plastic bag.
Classic tourist mistake.
But honestly, it's a good thing. It encourages people to use reusable bags.
True. And then there's the experience of open-air markets, which are like the opposite of giant supermarkets. Fresh, local, personal.
Yes, and the sellers talk to you, give you samples, and even bargain a little. Totally different vibe.
You know, Mia, I think supermarkets say a lot about our lives.
How so?
Well, think about it. What you put in your cart kind of reflects who you are at that moment.
Ooh, I like that. Like, if someone looked at my cart right now and saw donuts, sparkling water, and frozen fries, they'd probably say, yep, that's Mia.
Exactly. And when you go through different stages in life, your cart changes. Like when you're a student, it's instant noodles and energy drinks. When you're a young adult, maybe it's pasta and wine. When you have a family, suddenly it's diapers, juice boxes, and bulk cereal.
That's so true. Supermarkets are like a mirror of your lifestyle.
Yes, and also your priorities. Some people spend more time in the organic section, others head straight for the frozen meals.
And sometimes just looking at someone's cart makes you curious about their story, like, who's buying all that cat food? Do they have 10 cats?
Exactly. Or, why is that guy buying 12 bottles of soda and nothing else?
Maybe it's for a party, or maybe he just really likes soda.
Supermarkets are basically people watching heaven.
Yes! Next time I'm there, I'm just going to quietly observe carts and make up stories. Before we finish today's section, let's give our listeners some useful English phrases for the checkout.
Good idea. So here are a few common ones. Do you take credit cards? Can I pay contactless? Do you have a loyalty card? Would you like a bag?
Yes! And also, can I split the payment? If you want to pay partly in cash, partly in card. Do you need the receipt? And my favorite. Sorry, I think I forgot something. Can I grab it quickly?
Oh no, you're one of those people.
Sometimes.
Listeners, never be behind Mia in the checkout line.
Okay, so we've scanned our items, paid, and survived the checkout chaos. But there's still one last part of our supermarket adventure. Loading everything into the car, getting home, and realizing you forgot the one thing you came for.
That happens every single time.
Yes!
All right, friends, we've made it. We've survived the aisles, resisted some temptations, given in to others, and we finally reached the exit doors of the supermarket. Our cart is full, our wallets are a little lighter, and now it's time for the last step, getting all this stuff home.
Yes, and honestly, I think this part is the hardest. Because you look at the cart and think, yeah, this is manageable. But then you see how many heavy bags you actually have to carry.
Exactly. There's always one bag that feels like it's carrying the weight of the earth.
For me, it's always the bag with milk and juice. Why do they always end up together?
Yeah, and then one plastic bag threatens to tear open as soon as you pick it up. That's a nightmare.
Okay, picture us now. Pushing the cart across the parking lot, trying not to crash into anyone's car.
And of course the wheel is squeaky and going slightly sideways.
Always! You never get a perfect cart.
We start loading the car, bag after bag, and just when we think we're done, we realize...
We forgot something.
Yes, the one thing we came for in the first place.
This always happens to me. I go to the supermarket for eggs and I come out with everything but eggs.
Exactly. Today it's toothpaste.
Oh no! And now it's too late. We're not going back inside.
Nope. That's a problem for future Alex and Mia.
Yeah, poor future us.
Do you ever try to carry all the grocery bags in one trip?
Oh, always. It's a matter of pride.
Yes. Like I'd rather lose circulation in my fingers than take 2 trips.
Same here. One time I had so many bags looped on my arms, I looked like a Christmas tree decorated with groceries.
Oh no, did you make it?
Barely. But by the time I got inside, I couldn't feel my hands.
Classic. And then there's always the moment when a bag rips and something rolls away dramatically.
Yes! One time, a can of soup rolled under my neighbor's car and I had to crawl to get it.
Oh wow, that's dedication.
Okay, listeners, let's give you some last English phrases you might use at the end of your supermarket trip. Can I get a bag, please? Do you need help carrying that? I think I forgot something. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yes, and don't forget the polite basics. Excuse me, sorry, please, and thanks. Politeness goes a long way in a busy supermarket.
You know, Alex, we've been joking around a lot. But I actually think supermarkets are kind of magical in their own way.
Magical? That's a strong word.
Well, think about it. They bring together food from all over the world, like fruits, spices, snacks, drinks. You can travel the globe just by walking down the aisles.
That's true. Supermarkets are like little windows into cultures.
And they're also places of routine. Everyone goes there, families, students, grandparents. It's one of the few places where you see people from all walks of life.
I like that. So maybe supermarkets aren't just about groceries. They're about community, culture, and connection.
Exactly.
Okay, listeners, that brings us to the end of today's supermarket adventure.
Yes, but before we say goodbye, we have a little challenge for you.
Next time you go to the supermarket, try this. Pick one item you've never bought before. It could be a new fruit, a new snack, a different kind of drink. Then practice asking for it in English.
Yes. Use the phrases we shared today. For example, where can I find this? Is this on sale? Or simply ask, do you recommend this?
And after your trip, pay attention to your cart. What does it say about your lifestyle right now?
We'd love to hear about it. Share your supermarket stories with us on social media. Maybe even tell us about your most embarrassing checkout moment.
Don't worry, Mia already set the bar pretty high with her basket disaster.
Hey! True though.
Alright friends, thank you so much for joining us on this fun, food-filled journey.
We hope you learned some new English phrases, laughed with us, and maybe even saw the supermarket in a new light.
Until next time.
Keep learning, keep exploring.
And happy shopping!